Hello, dear dance lovers. Glad to see you, hungry brains. I know you're hungry because someone is fall in love with dancing and would like to improve and to get pleasure from dancing. He's definitely looking for new knowledge, new experience. It's for you today. My name is Leonid Pletnev. I'm famous in the dance world as a dance philosopher. So today, 4 of my lectures will be followed one by one as usual, will be dedicated to the biggest knowledge, philosophical knowledge, universal knowledge. So there will be no demonstration, no tryouts now. That means you would lay down in your sofa, take a glass of water or wine, relax and take attention. So as I told you, we are now on AirDance app. You see AirDance. You could download this application into your iPhones from Apple Store, from Google Play, or from airdance.live website, and then you will be a subscriber and you will have a lot of information, not only from me, but from my respected, the best teachers in the world who are related their educational programs to that platform. So I'm more than 50 years in dancing. I have honor to educate the biggest and most popular dance events like International Championship, UK Blackpool Festival for more than 20 years. I have experience, I have knowledge, and I have pleasure to share it with you. So the first lecture today, I called it Universe and Dancing. The whole educational cycle will be my 15 lectures here on AirDance platform, and the name of this cycle is Step by Step. So I will move you, guide you step by step from the general parts of understanding of dancing. 20 years ago, I wrote a book called With Reverence about life in dancing and dancing in life. This is my thoughts, aphorisms, and poems about dancing. And one of the thought in this book tells that body movement is a reaction on the mind movement. That means body do nothing as it wants. It's only following the commands from the brain. That means if your body is doing something wrong, your teacher tells you your footwork does not correct, or you're not turning your body, you're not stretching it enough, you're not swaying, and etc. It in fact means that you are thinking wrong. That means your brain is giving the wrong command to your muscles. That's why your body acting not as it should be. So what it means? Knowledge. We should first understand the processes, create correct signal from our brain to our muscles, and then it's just a question, does your muscles are ready or not, better or not as good to realize commands from the body. Now about universe, the major part where we are. This is all around us. And everything around us is nature. And we human beings, men and women, kids and adults, we all are part of universe and nature. And whatever we're doing, even if sometimes we think it's me, I am creator, I did something, in fact, we just discoverers. We're discovering this world, we're discovering the structure of this world, we discover the laws of universe called science laws, to understand how this nature is organized around us. As more we understand it, as better then we will live, more safe, more successful in that world. So the major science in the world called philosophy. If you translate it from Greek, philosophy means love to wisdom. Love to wisdom. So I'm a dance philosopher, and I will tell you now many interesting information which then could be used also for your dancing, but not only, it will help you also in your private life. So universe, it has one of the major philosophical laws which said that the world around us, the life is built on the law of struggle and unity of oppositions. So everything opposite will be down. If I will say left, opposite will be right. I say good, you say bad. I said black, you say white. I say woman, you can say man. So now become what is a couple. Couple is a combination of two oppositions, man and woman. In fact, we are enemies, we are struggling, the first part of this formula. But we are in situation, in necessity to combine, to create a common unit as a reflection of universal balanced structure. So this is a duty of a partners in a dance partnership. In fact, guys, we are ambassadors of nature, of God, if you wish, on the planet called Earth, with a duty to send an obvious message to people living on this planet that unity, the compromise between oppositions, is reachable. So be proud to be dancer, be proud to be dance teacher, because we are serving the nature and people on this planet called Earth the best and most pleasant way. So universe, as I told you, it has night and day, it has seasons, it has some structures like years, months, weeks, days. Yes, it's we humans called it that way, but we discovered that this is a structure. It's a moon cycles, it's a sun cycles, and nature is staying in balance. This is one of the laws from physics, that every natural system is looking for balance. Again, balance means between something in opposition. So again, dance couple is a system of oppositions. Do you think somehow, sometimes, why we have 24 couples in the quarterfinal, 12 couples in the semi-final, 6 in the final, and 1 couple will win? I'm sure it was not happened just. People who created that structure felt that system. If you remember, if you look around, we have 24 hours in one day, complete day. We have 12 a.m., 12 p.m. as a half. We have 6 couples as half of that 12, and of course one is winning. Interesting. Have you ever think why line of dance is going that way against clockwise? Interesting. I will tell you, because this is a reflection of the direction of planet in the sun universe. The sun is in the middle and planets are going around that way. Isn't it interesting? So whatever we're doing in dancing, being a dance couple, we itself are reflection of universal laws. And that's what we have to understand, to use. So the conflict between oppositions is normal. That's why when men and women argue, when partner male and partner female argue, it's normal. But if they argue, they only demonstrating the first half of this law, and they just demonstrating, yes, we are naturally in opposition and naturally argue. But the second half still staying not being realized, and your duty is to fulfill the second half of this law, unity. So for unity, you need to have knowledge. So to argue, you don't need brain, you just use your natural opposition. Position, situation. For unity, you need knowledge. So when we're creating later a physical relation with our partner, there will be tomorrow in my lectures. By the way, another 4 lectures will be live tomorrow. So be with me tomorrow, and there will be couples who will help me to demonstrate, and I will also demonstrate you some or many important items and tips in dancing. I will allow now, just to fresh my mind, I make some notes, and to tell you a little bit about energy. So energy, everything around us is energy. Nature creates energy, and the law of its constant movement. So energy should never stop in universe. This is a law of universe. That's why universal energy is always moving. So when we look from that point on the dancing, the dancer should feel streams of energy and study to control them. The winner is those one who knows better and controlling better. So energy is something in the universe which exists, which does not depend from our desire, and what we should feel, understand how it's circulating around us, inside our body, between two partners in a partnership, in order then to realize it and to make it helpful for our own movement, pleasant for observer, and finally pleasure to all components. Next, what I would like to tell you about nature is energy. We spoke already about energy. Yeah, let me to continue. So we have in our structure 5 dances. In ballroom, 5 dances in Latin. Why 5? Actually, it's much more classic dances and much more Latin American dances. But it was selection to choose 5 and 5, these particular ones, because they are different from each other by rhythm, by tempo, by character. If you look at the structure of our ballroom session, 5 dances. From them we have 2 waltzes, slow and Viennese, 2 foxtrots, slow foxtrot and quick step, and 1 tango. And actually, historically, a little bit about history. If you look at my hand, this is 4 fingers together and 1 is separate. So these 4 were created in Europe, European dances. Slow waltz, Viennese waltz, foxtrot, quick step. Tango, in fact, is Latin American dance. And actually, in the period of time, it used to be danced together with another Latin American dances at competitions. Only later it was moved into ballroom session, and now we could not imagine our ballroom session without tango. But this is why one of my lectures will be dedicated in the future for tango, and I will explain you why tango is so different, is so unique, does not look like at any other 4 swing dances, because it's not swing. Because position is different. Why position is different? Why movements and figures what we used are different? I will tell you later in my future lectures. Actually, this first lecture is going free on all platforms, where it's now in live. But if you wish to look the next ones, please download the app, AirDance, become a subscriber, and you're welcome to join the world of the best teachers sharing their knowledge here at AirDance platform. So these 5 dances are very different. Let's take a little bit about all of them in ballroom program. Slow waltz. An original Alex Moore book, before the figures explanation was started, it was written slow waltz and then 4 lines. First line was a musical score, 3 quarters. Second line, tempo, it was 28 up to 32 bars per minute. Line number 3 was counting, 1, 2, 3, and line number 4 was accent, accent on 1. These 4 characteristics about dancing, it's about music called waltz. Slow waltz when it's 28, 32 bars per minute, or Viennese waltz when it's 58, 60. So these 4 lines are important to understand, because this is characteristics of music, and then the duty of dancer is to reflect these characteristics through body movement. That's why we always first listen to the music. Music is moving my analyzing through its characteristics, and then I'm choosing certain movement to reflect these characteristics. So after these 4 lines, it was like natural turn, the first figure, and then everything about this figure described in the scale or by just wordings, which is the best way to reflect these 4 characteristics. So to be a good dancer, to be a successful dancer, to be a dancer who is pleased to be in dances through dancing, you first have to understand something about music. If you go to disco party and the music's playing, you're not going to dance like that foxtrot. You naturally analyze this rhythm and start to do something like that. Shake your body. Or if there is a foxtrot playing, you analyze and it's a foxtrot, then this slow movement will fit that music and that one will not. So sometimes, by the way, when I see some dancers, for example, doing in Venus Waltz, some organizations allow it a free choreography, and they're doing, for example, the foxtrot steps in their routine of Venus Waltz. For me, it's really looks a bit strange, because the music is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Foxtrot steps does not relate it to this structure. That means, naturally, the dancer is just don't listen to the music, don't analyze its characteristics. That means performance will not be good, to be honest. So be careful, and this is one of the tips for today. Then I told already about 2 foxtrots. Used to be actually 3 foxtrots. When I was a small kid, started dancing in Ukraine 53 years ago, we used to have 3 foxtrot, and one was like a medium. Slow foxtrot, quick step, and it was a medium foxtrot. It's not anymore in our international set of dances. It's now start to be the mostly popular general dancing. So when at the competition, the public has a chance to dance on a dance floor, it's called general dancing. Very popular to stay and to make 3 quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, quarter turn to right, quarter turn to left, spot turn to right, spot turn to left, and promenade walk. This is a medium foxtrot from the past. So it's not anymore in our international program. We have 2 foxtrots. So 4 lines for foxtrot is 4 quarters, so every bar has 4 beats. Second one is a tempo. Third one is a rhythm. And last one is an accent. So very interesting, if I will ask you now, what is a basic rhythm, this line number 3, for foxtrot? Please think and answer yourself. What is a basic rhythm for foxtrot? I will tell you, for waltz, it was 1, 2, 3. If you said 1, 2, 3, 4, you're wrong. This is a beat. The basic rhythm of foxtrot is slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. So if you listen to music of foxtrot, it's always like that. Dum, 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 dum. Slow, slow, a quick, quick, slow, 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 a quick, quick, slow. So remember, when you dance your foxtrot, when you're creating your routines as a teacher, as a choreographer, if you're a dancer, then you're realizing these ideas on a dance floor. You should keep in mind always to be related to this basic rhythm. And when judges judging, the priority number 1, we called it, is dancing is in music or not? It's actually not about music, it's about this basic rhythm. So now my first part is going to the end. 20 minutes is past. We will make it 20-minute blocks. And I would like to remind you, please stay away, take another glass of wine or make a shot or spend some time for fresh air now for another 5 to 10 minutes. Come back here. Thank you very much for today, Sergey. Actually, today was dedicated here in Poland. I'm now in Poland, in Warsaw, in this beautiful studio of AirDance. Was dedicated. We did the full day of session with photographers and videos. And later on today, I will introduce you my innovative, revolutionary, portable dance partner, my dance assistant, a special gadget for dancers to be used and improve your dance quality. So please come back, don't leave, see you soon.